Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very frustrating and gross video to share with you, and it is about how old my makeup is. So this is like almost like shameful. It's like how disgusting this is. This is the majority of my makeup. I found an article that was to my liking. You know how in research sometimes you just find the thing that suits your narrative. So I found the one that suits my narrative and has the longest amount of time that you can hold any of these items. And so that's what I'm gonna go with. So let's get into it. My lipsticks. These are my Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks. These are so incredibly old. Look at that. Look at how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lipsticks. 9. All bad. At least from this one line. This one line that I was obsessed with in college. The oldest one of these lipsticks. It's Rimmel Kate Moss 06. The oldest one is from 2012. Mind you, the best buy date for lipstick is 3 years. So it expired whenever I started college. I've been graduated for almost a year and a half now. So this is bad. That is 7 years. 7 years. The thing is about like the Rimmel Kate Moss like lipsticks is they all have like a fragrance in them. It still smells like exactly the same as whenever I bought it. So how are you supposed to do like smell tests and stuff like that whenever it just like smells like watermelon? I really did not like that shade either. Which is why I didn't use it in 7 years. Okay, so those all have to go. They all have to go. Other ones are from like 2015. That's the majority. I went on a very big shopping spree at Rimmel Kate Moss in 2015 and bought, I guess, 8 lipsticks. And there's one, let's see here. Lip gloss is good, they say, for about a year. Okay, so I have 5 lip glosses here. Again, I'll go with the oldest one. Oh my gosh, again, with the fragrance, no. Okay, so this one is not the oldest one. We'll talk about this one in a second. But again, with the fragrance, this is a peppermint smelling Sio Bigelow menthol lip tint. I've been trying to use it the past like couple of months. I've just been holding it in my purse and using it as like a chapstick and like breath freshener because again, the mint. So this, I don't want to tell you. Leave comments down below. How old do you think this is? How old? What do you think? Wait, no, don't actually go down in the comments and tell me. Okay, now you're back? Okay. Are you sure? You sure you have a good guess? Okay, so 2010. It's 2019. It's awful. That is 9 years. 9 years. And I've been using it in 2019. I just put it in my mouth. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. So this has to go. This one here, let's see. Yeah. 2011, not much better. Again, it smells amazing because it's the Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm so sad because I just put up my Christmas tree. You'll see soon. But I just put up my Christmas tree and I want to wear the crap out of this. And I can't because it's from 2011 and I have to get rid of it because that's 8 years. Good for one. I absolutely hated the Rimmel Stay Matte line. This, I absolutely disliked it. It felt like it's a very thick formula and then it's matte, and so it feels like you could just scrape it off of your lips. But I did use it whenever I played Lady Capulet in Romeo and Juliet, and so I do have fond memories with it, but if felt awful, and I had to use a lot of screaming and stuff, and it was very good for that show, but I don't like it. There's some other primers. I can't tell you when I bought this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Eyeliners are good for 6 months, same as mascara. So I've not used these in a good few months now. This one is from 2017. This one here, also 17. This one, 2016. So that is 3 years old. 3 years, and they are good for 6 months. Nope, it has to go. It has to go. This, it's a hard candy glow all the way. Like, let's just like, oh my gosh, let's just give you a little swatch here. How fun is that? Blech. I don't even know like the purpose of this. Is it supposed to be like a tanning? Is it supposed to be full body? I have no idea. But, and I just put this on my skin. I don't know where it's, like how long it's from. Probably going to have a reaction, because that's just gross. Okay, so blush is, and like cheek products are good for 2 years. This I got in, it was really like after Christmas sale of 2018. So it was from 2017, but I am still going to hold on to them. I really have a hard time getting rid of perfectly good products. This highlight I got, let's see, it was Christmas of, again, 2017? Yeah, because it was before my wedding. I wore this, and I wore this on my wedding day. So it's the Pixie London Luster Glowy Powder. Ashton Ovard actually created this product. And then this is Dandelion from Benefit. So I do have a special place for my heart for these products. I'm going to be keeping those. So there's some things that I just could not find the date for. I could find the date for this lipstick, which is from 2014. And then there's also this eyeshadow palette, also from Estee Lauder. It was a hand-me-down from like one of my sister or my mom, and so I have to assume that these came in a pack together. So 2014, it's just gotta go. This Lancome, I have to assume that it also came with that Estee Lauder. I do have a date for it though, and that is from March of 2014. It's a really pretty blush. Really pretty blush. This e.l.f. I got in 2015. Again, it was one of those college makeup purchases, so that has to go. I got this as a gift in college. It's the e.l.f. I believe it's supposed to be a highlighter. I could not find a date for this one, but since I got it in college, it had to have been 2016, 2017, so it's also just gotta go. And so much of this like makes me so sad that it has to go, but I know that it's just not sanitary and it's not healthy to keep using it. There are some products though that I have made either an exception for, or I have found, like I said, I found some research to sort of say that I can keep it for a little bit longer. So I got this probably January 2018. I couldn't find a date for it, but January of 2018. So I'm going to be keeping that. NARS Laguna. Face powders are good for 3 years. So I got both of these, I believe, in 2017. I have broken the lid for this one, but we're gonna look past that. So I think I got both of them in 2017, which would mean that they are barely still good, so I'm gonna keep them. This NYX, it's in Stockholm. I got it actually at a NYX store in Las Vegas, and so it has sort of like a special memory associated with it. This one is from December of 2016. I think I actually bought it and opened it it would have been October of 17. So that's almost a full year off the shelf. Like, that it was still on the shelf and then I purchased it and that's the date. So I don't know if I need to like be researching my products more and be looking up the batch codes before I actually purchase them. Maybe that's just a smart shopper. Primers are good for 2 years. This Benefit one was batched in May of 2017 and this next one was in June of 2017. So since that is for 2 years, I mean, it's kind of out, but I want to be able to finish them up. They say that like a brow pencil is good for 1 year, but on the website that I used, which was the best website that I have found, is checkcosmetic.net. The other one that I used was cosmetic.momoko.hk. That said that this was still good, so even though it's out of a year, I got it in January of 17, so I'm going to still count these as okay and continue to use them. Again, blush, I got it in 2017, so I'm going to keep on using it. Eyeshadow creams, they are good for 1 year, and so that's why they will be having to go. So funnily enough, December of 17, right? And I purchased all of these the same time. December of 17. These were made in 2016, February and June of 2016, and I purchased them December of 17. This is my Naked Urban Decay palette. It is no longer made, so that's one reason to keep it. My husband got it for me whenever we were doing long distance. That was his Christmas present for me this year. It's like got all sorts of like fuzzies on it, because it is that like felt packaging. So he got it for me. It was probably December of 14 that he got it for me. So it was made in July of 14. I just cannot. They say that for these like powder ones, 2 years that they are good. So I just cannot bring myself to get rid of it though, because that would have been bad in 2016 and now it's 2019, so that is 5 years. But I just have to think of all the people that are out there that are still using their products from this long ago and are absolutely fine. I've made a lot of progress, especially in the Naked shade there and a little bit in Buck. And I mean, there's some of these that like, I know Gunmetal I've probably touched once, Creep barely any at all, so I just like cannot bring myself to get rid of it, so I'm going to be keeping it. But there's a lot that is leaving here. I am going to count it up and tally it and look at how much of my collection is actually about to go. I'm getting rid of around 30 products and I am keeping 35. So it's almost half. Isn't that crazy? And that's just stuff that like is literally bad. I would use this recently, this very recently, these two recently. I would use this blush. I would use these eye creams. Well, I hope this inspires you to like go through your collection. I'll try to remember to link some of those websites that I used down below. I did get this video idea from Jessica Braun. She made it like a couple of years ago. I just thought it was really interesting and something that I couldn't not do, and it's kind of in the vein of decluttering. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope that you like and you comment if you've looked up some of your makeup. What is the oldest thing? Tell me down below. Be sure to like, please subscribe before you leave, and I hope you liked it.